Hi guys, welcome to our lesson on the properties of water. This is one of the first lessons in the AP Biology course. We are going to actually be reviewing today. We're getting ready for that AP test coming up, and we're going to be reviewing one of the first concepts that we learned at the beginning of the year, and then I'm going to show you how you might be asked on the free response section of the AP test. Hopefully today's lesson is a good review for you, and you'll be able to get some ideas on how to answer those tricky free response questions that you'll be asked to do during the test. All right, so let's take a look at what we're going over today. So today we're going to start with properties of water. And the properties of water, just to even begin, we have to look at the structure of water first. So when we look at water, we see that water has a large region here that's red, and that red region is oxygen, and the two white regions are hydrogen. The oxygen is extremely electronegative, meaning it pulls electrons toward itself, generating a very negative area. So we would see this region right here attracting itself to the positive hydrogen region on another water molecule. That attraction would be called a hydrogen bond. And whenever you get a chance in the AP test, you want to refer to that hydrogen bond because the hydrogen bonding leads to those emergent properties of water. So anytime you get a chance, you want to reference both the polarity of water and those negative and positive regions of the polar molecule there. Hydrogen bonding is always a great thing to toss in as well. Okay, so let's take a look at the properties that we would actually see in the water molecule. All right, so let's see. All right, so our first property is cohesion. Cohesion is water, hydrogen bonding, and sticking to like molecules. So this cohesion is what leads to surface tension. So water sticking to water is going to allow it to stick together, leading to that surface skin that we see along the top of water. Okay, so this property allows light objects such as a spider or the water strider to walk along the top of water. All right, the next property would be adhesion. This is water sticking to another substance, such as a leaf or a blade of grass. So the hydrogen bonding going on between the water and the grass are going to allow it to have that stickiness. One important thing you do want to remember is that unlike. So adhesion are two unlike things sticking together. Transpiration would be the water moving up a plant through the roots, up through the trunk of the tree, and out through the leaves. This allows nutrients to move in from the ground into the tree, carried up so that those leaves can carry out that photosynthesis, generating oxygen. This transpiration is the conglomeration of two properties, the adhesion and cohesion, working together to allow water to defy that gravitational pull. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at how you might be asked on a free response question. What you would be asked. Let's take a look here. So this is a question from a AP Biology test from a while ago. The question is, water is essential to all living things. Discuss three properties of water. Now, discuss means that you want to name the property and you want to discuss it, obviously. But naming and discussing and it is always very, very helpful for you to go into detail here, as much detail as you can. So some things that you want to look for are polarity, hydrogen bonding. Anytime you can talk about those things within your response is going to show a wealth of knowledge there. Hold on one second. Apologize for that interruption there. So you want to discuss kind of those things. So taking a look at our scoring guide here, we would look at the firstly, polarity. So you could earn a maximum of 6 points for this question. You can see that it could be properties of water, polar covalent bonds, unequal sharing of electrons, high heat capacity, high heat of vaporization, adhesion and cohesion, those important properties that we talked about, okay? You could go into even more detail here. Ice to liquid gas as a vapor, kinetic energy differences. It expands and becomes less dense upon freezing. Many, many ways to earn these points. Okay? So you want to make sure that when you go back to study for the AP test that you are comfortable talking about these properties of water, and the more specific you can get, the better. Okay. Also, keep in mind when those readers grade your free response question, they're going to be only grading the first 3 things that you list. So anything beyond those 3 are not going to count as points. Okay, so let's take a look back here. I want to thank you for joining me today. This is a very brief lesson on the properties of water. Hopefully you are getting ready for that AP test on May 11th. It's coming up quickly. I'm here with any questions you have. Please feel free to shoot me an email and I would be glad to go over anything you need. Have a great day. Thank you.